Tonight on The News at 6, navigating the switch. Airports across the U.S. implementing the Real ID for passengers. We're talking to Savannah Hilton Head International Airport officials about how the change is affecting TSA lines. Plus, the papal conclave begins. 133 cardinals from around the world taking the oath of secrecy as they vote to choose who will become the next pope. We're hearing from a local professor about why all eyes are on the Sistine Chapel's chimney. And clearing the way for more medical care. Crews breaking ground on a new Buford Memorial Hospital in Bluffton. What this means for the growing Low-Country community. The News at 6 starts now.
Live from WTOC, the Southeast News Leader. The News at 6 starts now.
Well, good evening and thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday. I'm Mike Seeley.
And I'm Dawn Baker. Tonight, passengers at TSA lines are now being asked if they have a real ID. Now, this form of identification is being implemented if you plan to fly. However, if you don't have one today, you will not be turned away. Instead, you have to go through extra security processing.
Well, WTOC's Lindsay Stenger joins us now live from the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. And Lindsay, are they seeing any impacts over this change?
Yeah, Mike, Dawn, that's actually the good news. They say that here in Savannah, they're actually having an incredibly high compliance rate. A lot of people that have already come in, especially Georgia residents, already have that Real ID stamp on their ID. But again, there is a few people, because this is an international airport, some people who are coming from out of town who also might not have that Real ID compliance just yet. And they are passing out these little pieces of paper that you have a QR code right here at the bottom. And when you don't have that Real ID, they're going to ask you to scan this, and it'll bring you up to their website, a website that gives you all of the other possible forms of ID, passport included. That's what they're saying. They're seeing a lot of passports here in the Savannah airport. They also do have an extended line here at security as well to just have a little bit of extra security for those who might not have that compliance just yet. They do say that over the next few weeks and few months, they're going to completely kind of begin to grandfather that out. But again, here right now, they are saying that they want you to have at least 2 to 3 hours before your flight in case anything does happen, and they do have to do a little bit more security. Again, here at the airport, we are seeing great compliance numbers here at Savannah. But for now, live in Savannah, Lindsay Stenger, WTOC News.
Well, authorities are warning of Real ID scams you need to look out for. The National Cybersecurity Alliance says scammers are taking advantage of the deadline to try and trick you into sharing your personal and financial information. And they are putting out a few tips to help you from not being a victim. That includes being cautious of any unsolicited messages you receive related to the Real ID. They say government agencies will never contact you directly to request sensitive information or make you take immediate action. Officials say to avoid clicking on links in unexpected messages as well, and never share your information unless you've confirmed it is a legitimate source.